Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into a terrific Thursday. I almost said Tuesday. The week is going by so fast. We got Memorial Day weekend, remembering those who gave all. And we will not be here together on Monday. I think the futures markets will be open, but they will be sparsely traded and will not be meriting our time together. Hope you all having a wonderful, wonderful day. Real traders never trade alone. They trade with their fellow nerds. What time, baby?
It's happening Monday.
It's Memorial Day. We remember the people that gave their lives in defense of our country, Jojo. It's a very, very important day. We got Drew in here. We got Hal. We got Matt, Jolly, Wally, Roll Tide. We got Mo. We got Rick Trimble. The world trembles when Rick speaks. We got Schwaz, we got Sean and Vicky with a Y. Hey, if y'all want to, after the session's going, I'll hit the stop record button and we'll if y'all want to scalp a little bit, we'll get Mark back on with us in a little bit. Mark and I've been scalping this morning. I should have invited y'all along. Y'all don't ever talk, but it is fun to have y'all with us. Just to hear the chat and to see how we're doing. And so far this week, we're not doing good. Monday, negative 134. Tuesday, positive 106. Yesterday was horrific, negative 308. The problem was I was up $1,600 in the paper account yesterday. How can I do it on a paper account, but can't do it here? I'm going to tell you what I think it is. Okay, I think it is because of the order execution. Here, I put in a limit order a while ago. Here, look at all these candles, these arrows saying, and I've got it fixed to where I'll take profit at $60 or I'll take a loss at $60. And those orders just fired, right? And I made $20 and I didn't even know what I did. And I said, these are not, so I hadn't got the order execution right on Tasty yet. And a lot of times, like right now, if I thought I wanted to go short, what I'd do is I'd front run the order and I'd put the order to go short, maybe if it hit down here at 21,250. And I'm unable to do that as easy with the order execution. So what I love Trade Evade, right? It's easy. So if I wanted to go in short at 21,250, I would just go down here and say, I'll put me a order in right here. I'll right click and I'll put my sell order in here, right? So that I could let price just fall like a falling knife through my order here. It is a little bit difficult to do that with Tasty. So I've been in the process since March 12th of trying to open an account with Tasty or Trade of Eight, and they have made it virtually impossible because I have a business account. And so Delaware Corporation and all that kind of stuff, LLC in Georgia, it's just been difficult to transfer it over. And it's not that much money. It's just that I want to transfer it over here because I love this execution. I love the lower piece up here. You yelling at him, Beth. Why are you yelling at him? Okay, well, he's here. Whoa. Everybody yelling. It's the second day of them being out of school and they already bored. And can I go swimming? No, the swimming pool looks like a frog infested pond. I'm trying to get the pool man over. He won't return my text, even though he did tell me he missed me the other day. I think he was doing that to his girlfriend or his wife or his lover. Oh, I miss you. And I told him, I miss you too. And I gave a little heart emoji and a little smiling face, you know and he sent back LOL. So I think he texted the wrong person. But it's just really easy to do the orders over here, and you don't have the DOM per se in Tasty. So we have taken three trades today. They've all been profitable on the fake money side. So we're up $250 trading the NQ. We have traded real money too when I thought there was a good entry, and we've done really good today. We're up 153. Look at this, up 156 there. Wow, these accounts are doing good. Up 14,000 today, up 1,500 today. So profit and loss on the year, 8,100. Okay, so things are going in the right direction. So everything is cool. Everything is fine. Everything is great. Bobby, can you play piano? I know this is completely off topic. Okay, Matt, I can play Joy to the World. Joy to the world, the Lord is come, and make you cry. And I can play the Rose. That's very good. My son Devin, I take him to piano lessons every Sunday evening, and he's really good. He's really good. Oh, you definitely need to do that. Matt, you definitely need to do it and do it while she's so young, you know. It'd be great getting her and maybe yourself. Exactly. You can learn a little bit too. But listen, piano teachers are a dime a dozen, and you want someone who is skilled in the classics. You don't want someone that's using just a regular, piano book, teaching notes and all that. You want someone that's going to teach her Beethoven and Mozart and Brahms and Handel. You want somebody that's going to teach them those songs. And then, like we want Devin to play in church. So once he can play some of those songs, we'll get him some church songs that he can play like during the offering at church and everything. Schwartz has been placing limit orders. Some of the market orders have been sketchy. I agree with you. And sometimes, like I've got it on market right now, and that's how I've been trading today, other than this limit orders here that messed up and fired. And I'm like, oh my God, get me out. And I was up $20. This was a mistake. So the other one, look at this, y'all. I took this short trade right up here at the top of this candle and boom, baby, it just the I was up $150 before I knew it. So that worked out really, really good. I am really digging, y'all, really digging the order blocks here. Now sometimes it'll bust right through them, but look at this. The price goes down, it goes down to a bull order block, and it just bounces right up. We did have a sell order block here that was respected time and time again as well, and it bumped right out there. So we got a sell order block here, buy order block here. And now the thing is, you've heard of Lux Algo, right? This lady was a music teacher at a local school. Good. She's been playing since she was 5. Good. Yeah, I would say make sure that she knows, those classic tunes. Our teacher is Friedemann Stiller, and he's from Germany, and he is amazing. I would highly recommend piano lessons. Highly recommend piano lessons. I took when I was little, but my piano teacher was like teaching from a beginner book. You don't want someone teaching from a beginner book. You want somebody that gets them in there and just goes all in and talks about the theory of music and talks about the history of music and what they were thinking. And like the other day he was saying, if you played this for Beethoven, Beethoven would be smiling, but if you played this for Mozart, he would be smirking. And then he goes in and tells us why, and one of them would be smiling and the other one would be smirking, and it was kind of good. I'm like, wow, this is kind of cool stuff. It's kind of like Patricia Wingo, who was my history teacher, American history teacher at Jacksonville State University. She came with inside without a textbook, and she told the stories of the history of the United States, like Eugene V. Dibs, and I will stick to you like the bark of a tree, and calamity will befall you. And the next thing you know, this guy what breaks out in boils, and I mean, she's telling the whole stuff. Schwartz says, "Man, I have 3 grands that are in school bands, tuba, trombone, and clarinet. The tuba player is second chair and clarinet is first chair. The trombone is just happy to have more friends. I think Matt Jollywally played the trumpet like I did. And I got a full ride scholarship to the University of Kentucky based on my trumpet. I did not go there. I went on a music scholarship and a academic scholarship to Jacksonville State University. JSU, just show up. We will give you a diploma. But look how well I've turned out, y'all. So yeah, get kids involved in music, get them in band. And I'll tell you this. What, Beth? When we were in college and we had those academic team meets, kind of like Jeopardy, they get all the thing. It was the music majors that were the smartest in the entire school. It involves math. You have to have math to do it. It involves a lot of critical thinking. Oh, Matt played trombone. I knew you played something from 6 to 12. Yeah. So yeah, definitely get them involved in music. My son's in band. I don't know if the rest of my 3 kids are going to be involved in band, but I hope in some way they will. Schwaz was in sports and made fun of band people. God is teaching me a lesson. They made fun of me because I was 300 pounds. They thought should be an offensive lineman. on the high school team. And as they laughed at me, I said, let me tell you something. While you're sitting on a bus with a bunch of sweaty people, I've got a cute little clarinet player to my left, and I've got a majorette sitting to my right. I'll stay on the bus with the chicks. So never make fun of the band people. We get the women. Look, I got Beth. Right, Beth? Wasn't it my musical ability that got you, Beth? She didn't know what it was, Bob. Well, there's something that you were attracted to. What was it, Beth? Huh? Oh, Beth, I'm conflicted. Should I take guitar lessons or piano lessons if I do this? Okay, I'm going to definitely tell you, for you, Matt, you should take guitar lessons. Definitely guitar lessons. Now, I'm going to tell you why. Now, I know that your wife is not going to dump you or anything, but you will be more attractive to your wife if you take guitar lessons. They actually did a study. Okay, this is a scientific study, and I'm giving you the results here. That in order to attract women, that all a man had to do was carry a guitar case. Okay. It did not even have to have a guitar in it. And he instantly became more attractive to women. So if you want to become more attractive to your wife, or let's say that she dumps you in a few years, now if you can really play the guitar, chicks dig that. Like I play the ukulele now, and Beth just hovers over me. Don't you, Beth? Yeah, like having a dog in the park. I mean, they will come like they'll come like a Weight Watchers convention to an ice cream shop. I mean, fat people love ice cream. Women, they love, 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 love their guitar playing men. Now, if you really want to be a bad boy, take up the drums and then just take you some drumsticks everywhere you go. Oh yeah, women dig that too. So there you go, Matt. It's going to be Caroline is going to be on the piano, and you're going to be in the guitar. And then before long, y'all be singing in the park or doing a duet at church one day. That'd be really nice. So anyway, hope everybody's doing great. What we're talking about here, we talked about our scalping. We're having a great day. What was so disappointing yesterday? I showed you my results from the real money. Yesterday was a bad day, but I made 1,600 in the Trade of Eight paper account. And I'm really convinced, y'all. I know y'all are saying, oh, you're making it up, Bobby. I think the placement of the trades is a lot to do with it. Because, for example, I would say I'm going to go in long here at the 8 EMA and I go in at the 21,300, right? And if here I got to wait till you know, till it gets there to the 300. And I know I can do a limit order, but it's hard, y'all. It is really, really hard. So anyway, so let's see where our market is doing today. Not a lot out there. The big, beautiful bill with a bunch of big, beautiful price tags on it is out there. I don't like that we're increasing the pace of spending. You know, it's one thing to extend the tax cuts, which I like, I agree with. But then I think they've got Medicaid cuts in there and things like that that I don't like. I don't think that's the good way to go. And I really respect Mr. Wonderful, Kevin O'Leary. And he's saying there's some things in the bill that's not really good for small business. And I think O'Leary tells it like it is, whether you are a Trump lover or not Trump lover or whatever. It's got some good things in the bill, but as most bills have, it has bad things as well. So I'm conflicted on it. I'm not sure how it's going to do in the Senate. I know there are some that will be opposed to it, but I don't think it's really affecting the market today. We are up 0.32% in the E-minis, and we're up 0.7% in NASDAQ. So the NASDAQ stocks are doing much better today. But as you can tell, look at this. You would swear these were the same charts. They do just virtually identical stuff. They really do. And volume looks a little bit timid, doesn't it? Everybody may be going out for vacation. I would imagine that's what we're going to get tomorrow as well. I think a lot of people will take Friday off, have a big 4-day weekend, and so it will probably be a chop fest tomorrow. Remember, 80% or more of days are range days. We are in a range day. 20% or less of days are trend days. And so the VIX has creeped up above 20. I remember yesterday was at 19.99. It's at 20.12 today. The AD is not, you would think it would be positive with the markets being up just a little bit, but it's negative 11. And the AD high was negative 89. So it's always been low, but the AD low was 365. Look at this, negative 365. But look how little the market has moved. That was at 58.50. And now we're at 58.80 or 77. What's that, 25, 30 points or so? The pace of spending is going down in the new bill. The pace of spending. The debt is going up, SWA says, but nowhere like the last 4 years. If we can get 3% growth, then it pays for itself. And in the Doge cuts and debt, okay, add in the Doge cuts and the debt goes down. That's what I really hope is that we can start saying, hey, if we're saying that it's big and beautiful, we got tariff money coming in. Okay, well, let's pay down the debt. All right, let's don't just say, oh, we got money coming in from this. Let's just spend it. And I'm full in agreement for let's do away with the personal income tax. If there's another way to fund our freaking government, let's do it instead of on the backs of people. And again, Schwartz, does it have no income tax on Social Security? I think that's really, really important. You have paid 15.3% of your income, including the employer match that otherwise you would have got if they had to pay you. And then after you receive that money in Social Security, there's no need to tax that. So that would be really, really, really good to do that. I would be, in fact, in favor of a national sales tax. I like it. Consumption tax. Why? Because I don't consume a lot. I am not a consumer. I have a 2011 automobile, a 2020 minivan, and we don't buy new stuff. All the 2017 cuts are in there, but not sure about the Social Security tax. Yeah, I'd like to know about the Social Security tax. I hope that's something that they get that in there, you know. Under a national retail sales tax, what you do is send everybody a check for the sales tax as if they had spent $50,000. See what I'm saying? So anybody that makes less than $50,000, they will pay no tax. I love that. So there's ways to do that. Boy, was that something about Trump having the South African president in there yesterday and showing that video of people screaming to kill white people. Thought that was really good. And I don't understand the media. What's wrong? We don't like white people? I mean, what's wrong with white people? Can you not? I mean, I love white people. I mean, I love black people. But I don't know why, just because someone's white and getting killed, we can't like say, oh my God, that's terrible. It's like, oh, they're white people, so kill the white people. I just don't understand that. Anyway, I'm talking too much politics, but I thought that was pretty cool. Trump just kind of calling him out there. You got to say this: Trump has been transparent. He'll put you on display, whether it's Zelensky, which I felt very uncomfortable about, or the South African president, and to see all of his cabinet members there and government officials there just kind of looking stunned while they're playing all these black people saying, hey, we're going to kill white people. So anyway, let's all get along, people. Let's love one another. That's what the Bible is. My pastor often says the Bible is two things: love God, love people. And I thought, God, that is so simple. Love God, love people. Now, people are sometimes unlovable. It's hard to love some people. I mean, you've been done wrong with somebody, but we're supposed to turn the other cheek and to do that. But yeah, people make it hard sometimes. Unlike dogs, I just look at my little puppy, the Dorky, the half dash hound, half Yorkie that I never thought I would love. And this dog, has my heart. I mean, I'm taking him to the vet yesterday. He's riding in my lap, and I'm like, I'm his whole world. And the kids, they think that he's their dog, but he's really my dog. So and you think there and you think, well, what a great God it is that a God would make a dog that would be a companion to mankind. It's just kind of cool to say, well, this little dog loves me regardless of what I do. If I snap at him, if I were to kick him, I don't kick my dog, but if I were to kick him, he'd still come back and be like, hey man, what's up with you? And still love me. And amazing, when the house cleaner comes over, if she's here by herself, he does not bark at her. But if I'm at home, boy, he goes to town because he thinks that she may be a potential threat to me. And that little joker. What, Beth?
Dad, he does more. He's more loyal to Emma.
He is not more loyal to Emma. Who does he sleep with? He sleeps with me and your mama. That dog loves us. He said that the dog is more loyal to Emma. Now that's just a bald faced lie. It's her dog. She got it from Christmas. But when she moves out to college, is Coco going with her? Oh heck no. Oh no, he's not. You would have to fight me and your mama. You got several years before you go to college, but I'm telling you what, you that's what I told Beth last night. I said the kids will eventually kick them all out. The kids will eventually have their own thing, but the dogs, we don't cut the dogs out. All right. Swat says if the bill fails, then all hell will break loose with the biggest raise in tax ever. So hopefully, if it does fail, they'll just get back together and say, let's just do the tax cuts and all this other
So I can't
kind of garbage stuff in there they could do without. What?
So I can't have River when I.
No, y'all ain't taking none of our dogs. We might let Devin take the cats, especially the one that we got that's 20 years old that pees all over the place. Unbelievable. Animals are nasty too, especially when they get. Anyway, I'm just rambling. What are y'all talking about? Looked up on Social Security tax and not in this bill. Dang it. But the Senate can propose it like they voted for no tax on tips. Yeah, why would you not? Yeah, what, JoJo?
Said hopefully the next couple of days.
Okay.
What does that mean?
He'll come the next couple of days to clean out the frog infested pool.
Like tomorrow?
Yeah, probably next day or Saturday, something like that. Tell him thanks. JoJo's tell him thanks. Oh, all right, what are we doing? All right, so we got all of our the big beautiful bill. It's got good stuff in it. It's got bad stuff in it. Y'all get it together. Let's do something good for our country. Let's keep these tax cuts. We don't want to pay any more taxes than we have to. Get the tax off tips. Let's get the tax off Social Security. I don't understand why anyone would say that's a bad thing. Well, we can't afford it. Well, look at all the other stuff we can afford. Well, we can afford all this other crap. Giving all this money to all these other countries and all this stuff, we can afford a cut on Social Security. I'm a big believer in that. All right, so what are we doing? Let's look at the profile. See if we can see if we're still fairly priced. I'm pretty sure. No, we're not. Look at that. We fell into the zone, y'all. Look at this. We are oversold. So we went up here, come oversold for a bit. Still got a little bit of a gap here that should fall off in the coming days, and then that would be more bullish. But anything about this looks more bullish to me. Point of control here, value area high here. Um, we had a good little run here, and then we're taking a little dump here. And I think that the bond market was freaked out a little bit yesterday. That freaked the stock market out a little bit. Who knows? I'm not an economist. I just work here. So let's look at our, what do you call, linear regression for those in France that might be listening to the program. We're really big in France. Um, so here we go. We got the daily chart. What once was resistance, it becomes support, and we've got a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful little uptrend drawn right here, and we are tapping on it here. But we believe that the 6,000 is in the future, and we believe maybe much higher. Because now, what happens when we get 90 days and we got to worry about the tariffs again? I think it's the same thing, y'all. They'll extend it or they'll work out an agreement. I think it's a big ado about nothing. I really, really do. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Um, but it does make sense to me that you would want, equal trade with people, right? If you're going to trade with somebody and they're going to say, hey, man, I'm going to slap on a 50% tax on you. Well, screw you, pal. I'm going to slap a 50% tax on you. And then you both get together and say, look, this is dumb that we're just throwing these taxes on each other. How about we just do without them? How about that? Let's just let trade happen. That's what you do. And I think that's what Trump wants to do. But he's playing like hardball. He's like, well, they're going to have a minimum tax and there's going to be this. I don't know. I think he's using it more as a negotiation tool. So this was our worry about really, really worry about tariffs. And then they're like, we got a 90-day pause on them. Let's go back up. But then in 90 days, when we have to do this again, will this happen again? That's what we don't want to happen. We want the market to be robust. And I do hear that inflation is down. I do hear that inflation is down, and that's good. Uh, I do hear that gas prices along the country are down. However, in Bowden, Georgia, the day that Mr. Trump took office, the gas price was $2.99. It is $2.99 today. We have not got any relief at all. But I can go to Carrollton, Georgia, a mere 15 miles to our east, and gas is $2.70. Why do I have to pay 29 cents more by being in the lovely, friendly city of Bowden, Georgia? It makes no sense to me. So, ladies and gentlemen, y'all hang tight. Everybody else that wants to, or y'all can leave, whatever, I don't care. But we're going to scalp for the rest of the day, and we will see the rest of y'all on tomorrow, which is Friday.